Happy Saturday and greetings once again from Radio Wasteland Records here in Midland. This is our regular Saturday update, the second one with the new, and I just saw the video drop out. Good morning, Jeff. Second one with the new camera, and we're just going to see how this continues to roll, whether or not this is going to work right or not. Anybody's guess. I'm still learning how to use this camera, which for me is it's a little bit of a curve lately because I've been out of it on the technology front for a while. So please, as I always say, bear with me. We will put up a video on this as well. So, okay, well, let's get to it. First off, I'm wearing a Hell's Half Mile shirt today. That is going on this weekend, all weekend over in Bay City. Good friends of ours, Alan LaFave, and the crew over at Hell's Half Mile. Plenty of great independent movies and a lot of great independent music. If you've got a chance, check them out on Facebook. Find them online and head over there for some great entertainment. Started last night, actually Thursday night, but started yesterday and continues through Sunday afternoon with lots and lots of great independent films. And tonight as well, some great independent music. So check them out. Let me back up so you can see Hell's Half Mile Independent Film and Music Festival going on in Bay City. Okay. A couple of other announcements then too. Let me get to this and then we'll get to our goodies. Our neighbor, our business neighbor, Scott Stoll from Stalloween, is over at the Calhoun County Fairgrounds in Marshall, Michigan today for his for the Bewitching Peddlers of Halloween show. He is one of the several guest artists taking place down there. And if you've peeked in the windows at all, when you come into the store here, you see Scott's handiwork. A lot of cool Halloween stuff, and he has created some really nifty little miniature skeletons, a series to sell at this fair today. So look them up again if you want to head out of town after you stop here at the Wasteland, of course. But it's called the Bewitching Peddlers of Halloween, Tradition of Magical Offerings, September 28th, today at the Calhoun County Fairgrounds. It starts at 10 a.m. for general admission and tickets available at the door. Not sure how much they are, but $5 general admission at the door, but you get access to tons of Halloween artwork and crafts. Another one we're proud to announce is that we here at Radio Wasteland are partnering up with the art gallery over on the Creative 360 Art Gallery here in Midland, and they are putting on a live performance of Orson Welles' War of the Worlds, a recreation of the iconic broadcast that scared a nation, 1939, if my history serves correctly. So we are sponsoring this event with Creative 360. Stay tuned. We're going to have a lot more information on this coming up in the very near future. But the event itself is on October 25th, taking place 25th and 26th, taking place at 7 o'clock at the Creative 360 Gallery here in Midland. So stay tuned for that. Okay, onward to our update. The proverbial we, I kind of zucked it up yesterday for a little bit. We put up our video, our normal Friday video, just normal as anything, showing all of the vintage vinyl that's hitting the shelves. And it went up at noon. I actually got ahead of the curve, and it went up at noon. I'm all proud of myself that we got that up there, and no problems whatsoever. It showed it on my thing, but didn't get much of a response. And 2 or 3 hours later, I looked, and there had been only 3 responses and only a couple of views. And then I started hearing from you guys out there saying that you couldn't see the video. And I'm like, well, are you kidding? It's right there. I see it. Folks called it up while I was on the phone and here in the store, and they went straight to the page and they couldn't see the video. So I hemmed and hawed and I thought, well, something's up with this. And what I narrowed it down to and figured it out was I had included an album cover from Roxy Music, their Country Life LP. I'll show it here in a second. Ooh, we're going to flaunt the censors here. And Facebook just decided not to show it to anybody because there was the chance that you might see some boobies. And that's the long and the short of it. They didn't tell me at all. I got no indication whatsoever that the video was being throttled and it could not be seen. So I had no clue until I started hearing from you guys saying, where's the video? So we re-edited, pulled that image off the video, and lo and behold, it's there. So you can see it in all of its glory if you want to go. And I think we put up a YouTube link. So the album that caused all of it, for those of you who may not be familiar, Roxy Music's 1974 album Country Life has a censored and an uncensored cover. Censored cover is pretty much just this. It's the back of it with some leafy substance of some sort going on there. But the censored cover, or the uncensored cover, shows a couple of women. So we're going to be very, very careful here not to show you, because I don't want to get banned from Facebook. Again, just to not banned, but have this video shut off from Facebook. So I got to be very, very careful not to show you the uncensored cover to Roxy Music. So this one, while not in the video, is now on the shelves. So we'll be very, very careful not to offend Facebook anymore. We'll be careful with that. Okay. You know what? Actually, I could be conspiratorial about this. It may not be Facebook. I got thinking that a couple of days prior to this, I have poked very light fun, made very some funny jokes about a very important figure in the music industry, and that could be what's caused. So I promise I will not make fun of David Hasselhoff in the upcoming album at all anymore, because I think he has fingers that reach everywhere into this industry, and he's the one that got us shut off. So, okay, new releases yesterday that didn't make the video. We got a couple of them. Sturgill Simpson, and the album is Sound and Fury. This is the indie exclusive version of this, and I forget exactly what that means, but I'm pretty sure it's colored vinyl. This is hitting the shelves for those of you who are into that. We also got another new release yesterday. This is a neat compilation. Speaking of films and Hell's Half Mile, if you are into the Quentin Tarantino experience, this is music from and inspired by his films. It is called the Tarantino Experience. It's a double LP. Oh, we got a lot of cool stuff on here. Oh, Dick Dale, Spooky, Screamin' Jay Hawkins, Paul Revere and the Raiders, Dwayne Eddy, the Mamas and the Papas, the Coasters, Clarence Carter, Wilson Pickett, Dusty Springfield. Holy cow, let's see, the Brothers Johnson. So if you're a fan of Tarantino's films, I'm lukewarm on him. I think he's a little overrated, personally speaking, and that's as a former film guy myself. But we've got this. It's on double LP colored vinyl here at the Wasteland for you Tarantino fans. Speaking of movies, soundtrack that hit, but basically it's a compilation from a documentary. This is called Hitsville, The Making of Motown, The Soul of a City, The Rhythm of a Nation. A really cool Motown compilation. Temptations, Marvelettes, Supremes, Marvin Gaye, the Jackson 5, Smokey Robinson, Mary Wells is on here, the Four Tops, Martha Reeves, Gladys Knight, and another one actually from Marvin Gaye in there as well. So great Motown compilation on the shelves now at the Wasteland. Also, recently we've got a reissue newly discovered and previously unreleased music from the classic quartet from John Coltrane, a recreation on Impulse of Blue World on vinyl, and recorded in 1964 with John Coltrane, McCoy Tyner, Jimmy Garrison, and Elvin Jones. So that is the classic Coltrane Quartet. We got a couple copies of these on the shelf as we speak. Late ad from last week, a new release from the Goo Goo Dolls. This is Miracle Pill. That is on there as well. Speaking of some other cool reissues, I'm not certain. I think this probably just came out. Limited, yep. Cleopatra Records, limited edition on pink vinyl, the Vibrators. Garage Punk is the album on there. And it is on pink vinyl, limited to 300 copies. And we've got just one on the shelf for you. Also on pink vinyl, Iggy and Ziggy, Cleveland, 77. Iggy Pop with David Bowie. I'm not sure how limited this one is. It's also on Cleopatra, so it's probably a very limited run, but this is some live stuff from Iggy Pop along with David Bowie doing stuff like Raw Power 1969, Sister Midnight, TVI, Dirt, Gimme Danger, No Fun, and I Want to Be Your Dog. So you can see these two icons together, and Iggy's still kicking it, shirtless as always. Speaking of kicking it, reissue from the Dirt Bombs, Detroit's own Ooey Gooey Chewy Kablooey, kind of a theme album for them, where they kind of make fun of bubblegum pop, including the Archies. This one from a few years back, 2013. was when that was originally released. If you haven't heard of the Dirt Bombs, check them out. Trying to get a couple more in the store. They're hard to find on vinyl. CD's not a problem. Okay, speaking of hard to find vinyl, I have been on a bit of a bootleg kick of late. I'm sorry, Discogs calls them unofficial releases. So we'll use that term and not the dirtier sounding bootleg. But we have been, because I've been on that kick, you guys get to take part in that as well if you wish. But I've been finding some really cool new vinyl bootlegs. This is not used stuff coming in, but some new one. Very limited editions on these, and I'm trying to think 500 copies. We've got a Pearl Jam live at the Hollywood Palladium in 1991. It's a Westwood One broadcast, so it's not bootleg quality audio in my guesstimation on this, because if it was for a Westwood One broadcast, they're going to have some decent sound. So we've got things like Once, Even Flow, Jeremy's on there. They cover The Who, Baba O'Reilly as well. And then it looks like a Jeremy reprise. So one of these on the shelves. We'll try to get more if we need to. Bootleg Motley Crue, Hotter Than Hell, live at the Perkins Palace in Pasadena from 1982. Doing a lot of cool stuff that the Crue does at that time. Looks like that's limited to 500 copies as well. I think that's just black vinyl. Nothing fancy on there. And up my personal favorite alley, we've got some Floyd bootlegs to talk about this morning as well. Live in New York City, 1977. This has got stuff from Wish You Were Here in particular. Actually, yeah, it is all Wish You Were Here. Shine On You Crazy Diamond, Welcome to the Machine, Have a Cigar, parts 6 through 9 of Shine On and Wish You Were Here. I'll give this a listen today. I've got one for myself and some for the store as well. But bootleg Floyd also, we talked a lot about the BBC recordings and how they're repressing those in the past. This is a Pink Floyd recorded at the BBC from 1967. Regular black vinyl on this, but this is the Syd Barrett era, so they've got a lot of cool stuff on here. Pow, R Torch, Astronomy Domain, The Gnome, Scarecrow, set controls for The Heart of the Sun, Matilda Mother, Flaming. They broke into an impromptu Green Onions in December of 67 at the BBC studios for about 15-20 seconds and played Green Onions, so that made the album as well. But that's a cool Pink Floyd unofficial boot that we have there. Really excited about this one. There's no price tag on it yet because I'm still researching it. A Dark Side of the Moon live. Pink Floyd recorded live in London at Wembley Empire Pool, November 16th, 1974. So I'll give these a once over, see what the sound quality is like, and we'll let you guys know when that last one may not be on the shelf yet, but we'll figure it out. Also, I forgot about this one. Got a Pink Floyd Division Bell 25th anniversary, released a little earlier this year. Double LP on blue vinyl. Must have for a Floyd collector. All right. So let me check the time. We're running a little close on time. Oh, good morning. I haven't checked those. Rule number 1, never leave your equipment in the shot. What did I put? Oh, Scott, thanks, man. It's an unused tripod. You've schooled the teacher. I have become the... Gary says, sorry. Uh-oh, what are we sorry for? It's my screw up, Gary. Okay, I should watch these comments a little closer. All right, so here's the deal. Got word yesterday that October 8th, Record Store Day, Black Friday, something's happening. I'm not sure if that means the list is coming out that day or if they're just announcing when the list is coming out, but we have heard a rumbling that October 8th, there will be some Record Store Day, Black Friday stuff coming. So a lot of you have been asking when we are going to see the list. When is that going to come out so we can see what's coming on the day after Thanksgiving? Looks like October 8th will be something. I can't tell you exactly what because I don't even know yet. We were just told to be on the lookout for an October 8th date. So that means, holy cow, Black Friday is coming. We put up the event the other day, so get ready for that. And when we have more information on a list of Black Friday Record Store Day releases, we will pass it on. But that means that this is right around the corner. Christmas is coming, so we've started getting some Christmas LPs in the store, and I can't think of a better one to start. If you've not heard Bad Religion's Christmas songs before, this is great. It's not even really, I think if you're familiar with Bad Religion, they have the tendency to be I think a little, I don't want to say irreverent, but let's just say hard-hitting with their stuff. These are Bad Religion renditions of classical Christmas carols, and they do them pretty much just straight up, just in the Bad Religion style. So This is a personal fave. I've had cuts of this for years, so we're going to get some of these for the store. It's just a lot of fun, and so we'll have plenty. There's one right now, but we'll have plenty. Okay, on the vintage vinyl front, I would have you take a look back at the video from yesterday. It went up late yesterday afternoon, the official one, without the band Roxy Music cover, but it's in there. But a couple of other noteworthy things to point out from the video. We have got an original master recording of Poco Legend. So it's the MFSL, Mobile Fidelity Sound Lab. So if you're a Poco fan, this is a rare one and probably a really decent sounding one. Still has the MFSL sleeve and it's in really nice shape. So that'll be a nice sounding one. Not numbered like the MoFi stuff, but still a cool find. And finally, this may have snuck by some of you because it was in the country section yesterday. But I want to assure you that this is that song if you're thinking about. The group is Showdown, and the name of the album is Welcome to the Rodeo. And these guys are covering a lot of other cool country songs on there, including Rocky Top, Cosmic Cowboy, Devil Went Down to Georgia. They do something called Redneck Disco. Their rendition of Dueling Banjos, and I know it's not the original, but it does contain the rodeo song. Yes. If you don't know what that is, look it up. Make sure the kids or Zuckerbergs aren't around to be offended by. But this has got the uncensored rodeo song, their version of it at least, on the shelf at the Wasteland. So, all right. With that being said, I'm going to turn it loose for you guys. We're going to get things spinning again. Don't forget, we have got a great copy of Roxy Music's 74 Atco first pressing of Country Life and censored cover and all to go today. So we'll be sure not to offend Facebook as we go there. Good morning, Pat, and good morning, Tiffany. Hey, you guys, thanks for watching. I think I may be getting the hang of this video thing again. Scott, thanks for pointing out the tripod in the corner. I'm a loser there. So, okay. Well, you guys have a great day. And you know what? Weather-wise, this is going to be a great day for digging through vintage vinyl. So come on down and see us at the Wasteland. I sound like a used car commercial. Come on down to Radio Wasteland. Check us out. We're here today from now until 6 p.m. Tomorrow, Sunday, from 12 noon to 5. And continuing his training will be Blue. Not Blue tomorrow, but Blue's stepbrother, the Dude, will be here on Sunday again, kind of hanging out, getting used to his record store duties as well. So check us out today or tomorrow. We are at 716 George Street, just north of downtown Midland. Stop by and see us. Other than that, you guys have a great weekend, and we'll see you next time, provided I don't get kicked off this platform from the Wasteland. Have a great one, guys.